In the summer of 1969, the world was gripped by the horrifying actions of Charles Manson and his followers in what would become known as the Manson Family murders. But while society may have been shocked by this gruesome episode, was Manson madness merely the tip of the cult iceberg? The late 1960s and early 1970s were a period of great social upheaval, a time when many sought new spiritual pathways and alternative lifestyles, seeking meaning beyond the mainstream. Californians, in particular, found themselves vulnerable to the allure of charismatic leaders promising utopian ideologies. Charles Manson, with his magnetic presence and apocalyptic vision, was just one of many such figures. To understand the proliferation of cults during this era, one must consider the socio-cultural context. America was in turmoil, with the Vietnam War, civil rights movements, and a prevailing sense of disillusionment. During this climate of uncertainty, cults provided a sense of belonging and purpose. Yet, beneath this facade often lurked darker undercurrents. Take, for example, the People's Temple, led by Jim Jones. Promising equality and harmony, Jones established Jonestown in Guyana. However, this dream ended in tragedy in 1978 with the mass suicide of over 900 followers. Disturbingly, like Manson, Jones exploited followers' vulnerabilities, isolating them from loved ones and controlling every aspect of their lives. In the same vein, the Children of God, later known as the Family International, emerged. Led by David Berg, it promoted unorthodox beliefs, primarily around sexual freedoms. Berg's teachings manipulated followers in the name of divine prophecy, resulting in allegations of widespread abuse. The story of the Children of God exemplifies how powerful leaders used personal charisma to exploit and control. The aftermath of such movements left lingering scars on survivors and society. Much like the Manson family's influence on popular culture, these cults leave behind a legacy of cautionary tales, highlighting how easily hope can morph into manipulation and how leaders can twist utopian dreams into nightmares. In our quest to understand the allure of these groups, modern psychologists explain that many cults prey on individuals at vulnerable stages of their lives. Promises of utopian societies and spiritual awakening often mask underlying agendas of manipulation and control. Despite the tragic events of the last century, new groups continue to emerge, adept at exploiting the digital age, spreading ideologies through online platforms. These virtual movements show that while the medium has evolved, the fundamental human desire for belonging and purpose remains unchanged. As we reflect on the Manson family and other similar movements, it's crucial to recognize cults not merely as past aberrations, but as ongoing concerns. They serve as reminders of the fine line between faith and fanaticism, the thin boundary between community and cult. In conclusion, Manson madness was not an isolated event, but a powerful illustration of a broader societal phenomenon. Understanding the dynamics of cults can arm us with the knowledge to protect future generations from falling victim to those who seek to manipulate and control. The stories of these groups may be unsettling, yet they are vital narratives in the ongoing dialogue about power, persuasion, and the human condition.